For those of you that haven't seen what is going on, we have some absolutely shocking news, and for many people who have been accused of being conspiracy theorists or paranoid as to what people's intentions are in a global crisis, former Prime Minister Gordon Brown has called for a one world global government to deal with coronavirus. As we will now look at as well, Tony Blair has been pushing for this as well. So please do me a favour, give this a like, give this a share, and we'll look into exactly what we're saying. There's already been a pushback on it, but in my opinion this is a very frightening turn of events. We were always a wee bit unsure about how things would go, but it appears that those who regard themselves are as held up in the globalist world as some sort of hero for 2008, but that's not what we know. Ex-PM at centre of 2008 bank rescue suggests task force of leaders and health experts to run the world in this situation. Unelected bureaucrats here, ladies and gentlemen. This is absolutely frightening, and I don't care what anybody says about this. This is frightening. Please keep giving this a thumbs up, keep giving this a share. This is very important. The mainstream media will try and play this down. The former Labour Prime Minister, who was at the centre of the international efforts, said there was a need for a task force involving world leaders, health experts and the heads of the international organisations that would have executive powers to coordinate the response to coronavirus. Supranational bodies, ladies and gentlemen, unelected bureaucrats. This is not fake news. This is not conspiracy theory. This is fact. This is what they are now saying. When people were saying for years this was the end goal. Well, let me just read you this. A virtual meeting of the G20 group of developed and developing nations chaired by Saudi Arabia will be held on Thursday. Brown said it would have been preferable to include the UN Security Council. Gordon Brown says this is not something that can be dealt with in one country. There has to be a coordinated global response. Brown said the current crisis is different to the one he was involved in. That was an economic problem.
For ourselves and for future generations, a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.